Hey everybody, this is Sean Lastly here, head coach of the Dongola Demons men's basketball team in Dongola, Illinois, and I just wanted to hop on here for a little bit and welcome everyone to our new YouTube channel. This channel is basically going to be filled with stats, game recaps, player interviews, upcoming games, mid-season recaps, things like that. We're also going to post our game videos on here. So we will be recording the games moving forward, going over, letting you guys see those things if you can't make it in person. Right now we are officially 1/3 of the way through our season. This is my first season at Dongola, and we've had a great year so far. Continuing to improve, and that's really all we can ask for. So we're 10 games into our 30-game schedule before regionals, so we'll have 30 games before regionals. We are officially through 10 games. We have our 11th game tonight. But through 10 games, we're sitting at 2-8 right now. We're 1-2 in the conference. That 1 and the 2 in the conference could very easily be 2-1. But I'm pretty happy with where the guys have come from as far as the improvements we've made throughout the season. We've been a little inconsistent at times, excuse me, but we've seen a lot of improvement. So I guess this is kind of not only an introductory video, but we're kind of our third of the way through the season recap, so to speak. So we have, through those 10 games, we've only played 2 home games, so that can be tough. We're in a unique situation. I have 8 seniors that are out, and that's something that's relatively unheard of for a school the size of Dongola, and so that's been a unique situation for us. But we've had 2 home games in our 10 games so far. We have our 3rd home game tonight, again against Century, so we're excited for that. But we opened the season at the Crab Orchard Thanksgiving tournament. We went 1-4 at the tournament, including a 1-point overtime loss against a very good Alvarado team. So, you know, we've had a few games where a couple of breaks or, you know, a little bit of foul trouble's gotten to us, and you know, we could very easily be 4-6 instead of 2-8. Kind of with the way the season has went. And so, you know, those are things that you just take and you grow from. You take it as an encouragement. You take it as helping you and the guys realize that, you know, we can hang with these guys. And so it was a great opening to the season, a great experience. Then we kicked off. We had a road game at Carrier Mills. Then we finally had our first home game of the year, was our 7th game of the season. So, which we played Shawnee, and we won that game at home. We lost a very close game the following week to Meridian. That was an amazing game. That one is on this channel. The recording that we have of it is on here, so I would encourage you guys to take a look at that if you were not there in person. And even if you were, I know I've watched it a couple of times, had all the guys watch it yesterday, and it was cool to hear their thoughts on it. And you know, that was a game where we were up 7 with 5 minutes to go in the 3rd, and we had a 2-point lead with about 4.5 minutes to go in the 4th, I think, against a very good Meridian team. And so we ended up losing that game by 9. We had 3 guys foul out there in the 4th quarter. So it's always hard to overcome some of those things. But it was a great game to be a part of. The crowd was amazing. It was an environment that I don't think a lot of these guys have gotten to play in before. So that was a great thing for them to experience and for them to see. And so I'm excited to be back at home tonight. I expect with the home win against Shawnee, the showing we had against Meridian the following week, I expect the home crowd to be great again tonight as we take on another conference rival in Century. So, so far, though, a couple of stats, some things that we've been good at, some things we've been not so good at. As a team, we're averaging 51.7 points per game. We're only shooting 53% from the free throw line, almost 54%. So the free throw line is definitely somewhere that we're trying to get better, and we're working on every practice to continue to grow and get better with that. We're averaging 24 rebounds a game. We have 3 guys averaging between 5 and 6 rebounds a game. So we've been pretty even as far as that goes, but I'm pretty happy with our rebounding numbers. About 8 assists a game, 6 steals a game. The turnovers is one of the things that have killed us. We're averaging right at 17 turnovers a game. So much like free throws, those are some of the things that one of the things we're trying to get better at. When I first met the team and got brought on down here, I told them that if we took care of the ball and made our free throws, we would win games, and if we turned the ball over and missed free throws, we would lose games. And so that's kind of been the way that it's been, is the games that we've had, we've made our free throws, we've been in the games. The games that we've missed our free throws, we haven't. The games that we've turned the ball over a lot, we haven't been in. The games that we've taken better care of the basketball, we have been in. And so, those are things that we're looking to become more consistent about. We want to get consistently better from the free throw line, and we want to get consistently better at taking care of the ball. Fouls have been a bit of an issue for us. We average about 14 fouls a game, almost 15. That's been one of those things that has come back and bit us in a couple of games. Our overtime loss against El Verado, we had one, if not 2 guys foul out there. Again, the Meridian game, we had 3 guys foul out in the fourth quarter, 3 starters. So those things are, not only do you lose players, but you also give the other team opportunities at the free throw line. And so, props to Meridian and El Verado both for they made their free throws. And so, you kind of just nod your head and acknowledge that, and you move on to the next game and attempt to get better. And so we're shooting about 40% from the field and about 30% from the 3. So I'm pretty good with those numbers. Obviously, the higher you can get those numbers, the better off you're going to be. But if we can stay between 40 and 50% from the field, and between 30 and 35% from the 3, I'll be happy with that. And so if we can do that and still take care of the ball and make our free throws, I think we'll be in pretty good shape. And so that's kind of what we're focusing on as we move forward. Our leading scorer so far this year has been Evan Treat. He's averaging just over 13 points a game. Joey Thomas is next with just over 11. And then we've got Colin Hall with 8. Cameron Hogue with 8, and Andrew Tarpley with 7. So those are our leading scorers. Colin Hall is our leading rebounder. He's averaging right at 5.9, so just under 6 rebounds a game. Joey Thomas 5.1, Andrew Tarpley 5.0, and Evan Treat 4.0. So we've got 4 guys that are doing a very good job on the glass. Andrew Tarpley leads the team in assists with 2.2. He also leads the team in steals with a steal and a half a game. So I'm very happy with where the guys have come from since we started this year. We've had some great games and we've had some not so great games, but we're growing, we're learning, we continue to move forward. Tonight at 6 o'clock at the gym at Dongola, we will take on Century. From what I hear, this is my first experience with Dongola Century. I have been told to expect a very intense game. That this is kind of the one of Dongola's primary rivals, so to speak. And so excited to be a part of that. If you're in the area, come on out. Come watch. 6 o'clock, the JV game will kick off. The varsity game will be following immediately after that. Go like this or subscribe to this page. Turn on notifications. I plan to do post-game recaps each game, either the night of the game or the following morning, with some stats, scores, things like that. And then usually the day after the game, I will have the game uploaded here on this page. You can also follow us on Facebook. We're on Instagram and we're on Twitter. So each of those things will kind of have unique aspects to them. Obviously, Instagram is going to be primarily photos, action photos, photos of just random stuff to do with the team. All three, well, all four, including YouTube, will have scores. But Twitter will be primarily scores, some quick stats, very short recap, things like that. So go check us out there. Our Instagram is at Dongola_demons_basketball. Facebook.com /Dongola Demons. And then Twitter.com. Our Twitter is at Demons Dongola. So go look us up there. Again, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications here. And then Facebook.com, I think I said that already, but Facebook.com /Dongola Demons. So hop over there, follow us on all these things. I appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to this today. Like I said, be on the lookout for more post-game recaps, score, stats, highlights, things like that. We'll do another one of these kind of update videos, recap videos for the midway point of the season. Tonight, Century. Next week, we have our Christmas tournament that we host each year. So Egyptian, Pope County, Joppa, and Dongola in a round-robin tournament. And then we're on a bit of a break. We don't come back, don't have any more action until January the 9th. So stay tuned. Again, thank you guys for all the support. It's been a great start to the season. We're excited to continue playing, continue striving to get better, continue working hard. And so, again, thank you guys for the support. Check us out on all the social medias, and we will talk to you guys soon.